Hey, James Watson here. Got a great video to completely debunk you idiots in your gun grabbing, gun banning thought process. Montana's a huge gun-loving state. Huge. Montana's predominantly white. Montana's the fourth biggest, physically biggest, state in the nation. Montana is a very conservative style state. Montana has less than 30 murders a year. Less than 30. So we're predominantly white, huge on guns, and we have no murders, no shootings, no killings with guns? No, we really don't. Just doesn't happen. We know how to act. So, I started doing some research once this dawned on me, and I was like, oh, well, let's check it out. Idaho, predominantly white state. Big on guns. Hardly any murders, really. And the ones that are, they've got a lot of illegals that came up. That's about it. Maine, Connecticut, a lot of states like that. It's all the same all over the nation. Predominantly white states that are big on guns, or any state for that matter that has plenty of gun rights, no problems. And population really doesn't matter. Amazingly, I don't know why. It's like Alaska's huge on rapes, for instance, and they've only got 800,000 people there, and then Ohio is one of the leading ones, and that's because of Cincinnati and Cleveland. But you look at a place like Arizona, where there's 5 million people in the state, and then you look at a place like Nevada, and you'll see these huge crime differences, right? Statistics, aren't based upon just population, though. Surprisingly, I would think more people, more crime, just naturally, but in some places it's not, and also per capita, which is per 100,000. So. It just goes to show that people with responsibility can handle guns without a problem, without one solitary problem. And Montana, you can say, oh, well, you don't have this, that, or the other. Montana at one time was labeled the meth capital of the country in '96. Drugs and alcohol is a problem here. And you got guys that don't know how to act and they drink. And that's another thing. So you got guys that don't know how to act, and they're drunk all the time, and everybody's getting locked up for all these DUIs, but they still don't shoot people. Use your head. Real quick message. Thanks. James Watson here.